Hello YouTube, I'm back again. Today I want to talk about being confused, in this situation that's going on out here. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one out here that's confused with what's going on. I mean, what really confusing me is this weather. The weather's just gone berserk and nobody got an answer. They may throw something out there. Oh, well, it's this weather here because of the winds aloft coming out of this way and the Arctic drift is coming down this way. That's bull. Nobody knows why the weather is acting like it's doing. I think it's the heart, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm just saying that, let's face it, snowing in South Africa. I knew the weather was bad with all the flooding that stuff was going on, but on the 22nd of this month, August, it snowed this year in South Africa. Which, if it don't scare people, it should, because let's face it, we have no control over the weather. I always said every time they send a spaceship up through the ozone layer and they poke another hole in it, it shifts the weather patterns in the world. And that's what happens here. And that, if they ask me, that's what I would tell them, but nobody asked me, so I guess I won't tell them. So anyway, like I say, then you got the flood in Germany because of all the rain we got. We got a lot of rain here. I mean, we get rain, but we got a lot of rain. First we had drought, now we got rain. I mean, weather's just crazy all over. And then you know what happened out in California and Oregon. I don't even have to tell you about that. It was so bad that the smoke reached all the way over here to Ohio and basically made our sun look red. It did. I don't know if it made your sun look red anywhere else in the Midwest, but it made ours look red. And it's just kind of, like I say, I'm more confused in what's going on because nobody seems to be taking this weather situation seriously, in which they should. Okay, well, you know what I always say. We only a few steps from total apocalypse. Okay, we're not in the apocalypse next now, right? I mean, just don't go out there and run and say Urban Grandpa Pepper say we're in the middle of an apocalypse. No, we're not. Right now we're in a shit hit the fan situation. I mean, with places and states starting to close down again, people out here can't go outside unless they're protected from whatever's in this air. Because I can't say certain words and I'm not planning on to, but you know what I'm talking about. I mean, first it's vanished and now it's reappearing, so who knows what's going on. So it's coming back. They say it's the fourth wave or whatever. It ain't never went away. Because from what I see. And like I say, stuff is happening bad all over the place. And it just got me crazy. And like I said, we're 80%. No, I didn't say that. I said we're 75%. Now we moved another 5%. Now, to me, we're 80% toward an apocalypse. Right now, we at 80% in the shit hit the fan situation. Because what I call it 80% is because of the prices. Now they saying Wall Street is doing great. I read the paper. They say Wall Street has just set another record after they had a terrible downfall for a minute. Now they raise up. They at a all-time high. But it ain't affecting me because I still go to the grocery store and I see prices, doubled, up 40%, up 50%. You know what I mean? Up 120% prices. So, and gas, you know what the gas is like. I don't have to tell you. You go to a gas station. Last year, this time, you tell me how the prices were. This year, you tell me how the prices were. It's not a political situation, folks. Stop talking about Republicans and Democrats because y'all is breathing into this stuff that's out there, that is out here to destroy people. You know what I mean? Everything that is happening according to a plan. I'm just saying, everything is connected. Everything is connected. And we don't see it. They got us too busy fighting between each other, among ourselves, and why this, I can't say deep state anymore. I've been told not to say that. All I'm gonna say is something is wrong. Things ain't right. And like I said, and we just got to figure it out. And if we do figure it out, who's gonna listen to us? See, me, I'm just a crazy old man. They'll kill me off before they let me go out and really started talking and stuff, and people started taking me seriously, but nobody takes me seriously, which is okay with me, but the messages be out there. Once you get it out there, it's out there. It's not going anywhere. And somebody somewhere in history probably will figure it out, and then they want to take your guns. See, like I say, I'm confused. This whole thing got me confused. See, basically, I'm ranting, but I'm trying to pass along a message because, like I say, certain media outlets, you cannot say certain words, which is a restriction of your freedom of speech to me. But I don't, you know, hey, I'm just going with whatever they say because it's a private industry and they can say and do what they want to. And if you don't like it, get off their channel. That's what they tell you. Okay, but anyway, this gun control issue, pretty soon it's going to be something where you can't say anything about the gun control issue. See, me, I want every American in this world to be armed. People are right now, they falling out their chairs and spilling their soup and beer, saying, "Oh my God, Grandpa Purple want everybody to be armed." Yes, I do. For the simple fact that if that guy right there and he's a criminal and he's violent and he got a gun, you need a gun. You see what I'm saying? Then look back when you was in school. If you had a bully that was gonna fight you, you fight him. You got your bullies. You got your bullies right here. But see, nowadays they don't fight like that. They fight with the pow pow. So you gotta have a pow pow. Get you a legal pow pow. Get you a legal license, and don't take that stuff. Do it by the law. Because if they come into your place, see, in Ohio, we got the castle law and the stand your ground law. See, me, I'm not going out looking for trouble. I don't want trouble. I don't want nobody to bother me. I like my life. I don't work all my life to be comfortable. I mean, I may not be rich, but I'm comfortable. I can come home and just say, this is my castle. But I don't want nobody to come in and try to storm my castle and take what I got. I don't have a lot, but I don't want to give it up for free. You got to earn everything you get. But that's just me. See, now I'm getting too far gone on this gun thing because we got other problems out here because they want to limit your voting rights. See, people say, oh, it's going to be a minority thing. It's going to be an everybody thing because handicapped people have more trouble going to the cast they vote than anybody else. So we ain't going to be able to vote, when you're handicapped because they're going to say, well, you can't vote. You got to come down there in person. Some of us in wheelchairs and some of us can't come down there and vote. We vote by mail. But that's okay. They going to try to do one thing to one group and going to mess around and do something to another group. And that's how that's going to work out. Then, I don't want to get on aliens because, you know how I am about the alien situation. And then we got defund the police. What is wrong with these people? Okay, you take away the money from the police and you take away the police force. Who's going to be policing the streets? Okay. I hear silence. There you go. This is why I say go back to the gun control issue. Get you a gun. Then you won't have to worry about who's going to come to save you. But I bet right now, if somebody was breaking in your house right now, you going to call the police. So don't sit up there and do stupid stuff. It's a better way to do that whole thing. But y'all just way out the wall. But anyway. Yeah, I'm just so confused. You got the Antifa people that's out there infiltrating every organization in the world. They need to get rid of them, and then you can do what you need to do because they screwing it up for everybody. But people don't see that. Okay, let me get off of that. See, that's politics basically. So anyway, what I was talking about is we're 80% because we got right now. They almost got it where they want. It's like a game of chess. It's not a game of checkers. They playing the long game. You got your king, your pawns, your queens and your bishops, your rooks and all that stuff. And then you got us, the people that's our pawns in this game, the ones that they sacrifice. And that's how it's going right now. And right now, they seem to be concentrating on everything but what they supposed to be concentrating on. And they promising you this, they promise you that, they promise you the other thing. And it all don't mean a thing. If you got no place to spend it, if you can't leave out your house because you got no security. And that's what's going on here. I mean, like I say, the weather's messing up things. And like I say, the grid is vulnerable. They done shut down so many different things right now. Off and on these hackers or terrorists or whatever you want. And pretty soon, it's going to be so bad that we're going to be paying them a monthly fee just to keep our stuff going. And they're going to pull that. and pass that off on to the consumer, saying we're gonna have to pay uh, what they call a hostage fee to keep everybody electricity on, so they're gonna add another $5 to your electric bill. I'm just spitballing out there. I mean, it could be possible because these companies can't be taking these hits like that without passing things on to the consumer. And then, I worry about the AI because it's becoming too powerful, but nobody seems to think it is. Everybody's so comfortable with it and they love it that pretty soon, when it's our masters, we're gonna be really hurting. I mean, really hurt because AI is too much. I mean, the kids can't even write a spell unless they go to AI. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing. I'm just saying, basically, I don't want to talk too long. I'm just confused with all the stuff that's going on out here, especially the weather's confusing. I'm keeping my eye on that because, like I said, we had earthquakes over here in the Philippines again. Pretty soon you're gonna get one of them that's gonna blow up and it's gonna change the whole weather pattern again. I mean, then I watched that Yellowstone because when that one hit, hopefully it never do in my lifetime. They say it won't do in my lifetime, but then they say it's overdue, which is kind of strange. You say it ain't gonna happen because it ain't gonna happen in my lifetime, but then you tell me yeah, but it's overdue. Oh, it ain't gonna happen, but it's overdue. It's like telling a pregnant woman, yeah, she gonna have a baby, but it's past 9 months now, so we don't know when. So, but don't worry about it. So I'm like, okay. So like I said, they telling us a whole bunch of stuff. I guess these are top men. And they really just pissing on your head. And they're telling you it's rain. You know what I mean? That's what they doing. That's what they doing. And you know who I mean when I say they. So like I said, I hope I didn't say too much stuff in this video to get it tagged again. Because they do that. They tag your video and then they'll put all kinds of disclaimers on there and stuff like that. But like I say, and I don't want that to happen. I've seen what happened to a lot of other channels out here. And like I say, I like my channel. I like talking to people. I was born to talk, I guess. But anyway, it's not about me. It's about all this stuff that's going on. And then, like I say, they had a flood in central China that displaced 460,000 people in China. They all over the place now. They had that flood and 160 of them drowned out there. I mean, but it's like I say, Europe, all over, the weather's bad. I mean, even here, we was having that drought, which we still got that drought. Ain't nothing changed. We still have bad weather, and we in hurricane and tornado season, and that's coming. Hurricanes and tornadoes always gonna be out here around this time. And like I say, don't believe that hype about Wall Street. That's fake. It looks good, but that's fake. It's like I said, a few people that's controlling the ebb and flow of how they want that to work. Okay? Because remember under the last administration, they say, oh, Wall Street is booming, it's doing great, everything is doing great. Now they telling us again, oh, Wall Street is booming, it's doing great, everything's doing great. But the prices are crazy. I mean, for us low-level consumers that's at the bottom rail that we don't eat filet mignon and caviar and all that high-priced stuff and lobster every day, hamburger and bacon, and cheese. And all them prices are doubled and tripled. Who's making that money? That's what I'm saying. Farmland is at a minimum now since the big corporations are buying up all the farmland. Kids ain't gonna be able to eat real meat. They're gonna have us on that processed fake meat pretty soon. Made from a little vegetables, a little veggies. They're gonna call it veggies, but it's made from chemicals. They're gonna put a little bit of vegetables in there. I mean, so I'm gonna have to go because, like I said, I turned this into a little rant and I started talking too much. And, I don't want to do that. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you,